Chloe came into the world with some very severe challenges, severely compromised on all levels. So we spent many years in the health system trying to look for answers. When she was a baby and she was screaming and vomiting, she used to pat me on the back 3 times to tell me that she could go down. And so I knew in my heart that there was something more to Chloe than what the health system was telling me. So we continued on many different paths until we found neuroplasticity. Chloe was 4 and we discovered that Chloe actually had a neurological injury, not necessarily something that couldn't be changed. And it was the first time that Chloe had ever spoke. And we just started looking at chiropractic care and looking at the gut-brain connection and just implementing energy healing and homeopathy to her life. And we got some health back into her. So I was looking for something that we could do from home that was going to have the neurological input into Chloe's body. After a few weeks of wearing the Mollii Suit, we noticed some changes in Chloe, and probably the biggest thing for me was the gross motor skills. Normally we had been taking Chloe up to the shed. Normally you have to hold her hand, or if there's a rock on the ground, she would probably fall over or trip over, and then it would be a drama. And we had bought her a special bike, and that had changed as well, so she was being able to coordinate herself. She's loved the water, but she's never been able to put her head under the water nor get her arms above water. And we'd been struggling with that for 7 years of her swimming. And then for her to put her head in the water and bring her arms out of the water and then put her head back in the water was just such a profound experience for us. And it was, something that we just persevered with. So her speech became clearer. She had more understanding. She was more free moving. She was able to cross her hands. And that's really important for left and right brain hemisphere. So we knew that we were doing the neurological work that I was so passionate about. We also discovered that she could lift her arms up, which was something that she really struggled with. The whip cracking is just something that my oldest daughter does just for fun, just to see how loud she can make it. And Chloe hasn't really mastered the crack. But what was so amazing for us as parents is that she's actually got 2, and she's swinging them both around, and her arms are going in 2 different directions. And that's really significant because she really couldn't coordinate one arm, let alone having 2 and doing 2 things at the same time. So that was really awesome as well. So for the first 12 months, Chloe wore the Mollii Suit for an hour every day. We made a huge commitment to that. And after that, we decided that we would only wear it every second day. Through that time, her fine motor skills became better. She was just changing clothes because she could, and before she couldn't. So we just noticed her being able to be more independent and being more a girl, more dancing, and more creative in her being. And then at school, she was stepping into a new role. Rather than being an outsider and just doing her own thing, she's been able to step up and to be more integrated into that school system. We're farmers, and so Chloe is born into this life, and we have always included Chloe, and it's been challenging to integrate her into this life. And she can now saddle her horse. She can get on and off her horse by herself, and that's so significant in someone's life, becoming independent. Now that she's been wearing the Mollii Suit for a long period of time, she's able to coordinate herself and have the confidence enough to ride her horse down the hill and have that core strength. Before Mollii, she didn't put her feet in the stirrups. She rode with her feet up underneath her, and I don't know how she used to ride like that, but now she can ride with her feet in the stirrups, and she can kick the horse with both legs, which was a struggle before because she couldn't coordinate left and right. And now she can trot, and she's actually riding with her legs and posting, which is like rising in the saddle, which is really profound. It's just amazing how that wearing the Mollii Suit and little things build up to really big moments in time. And I think that's what's really profound, is that if you can take these kids or anyone and just create new opportunities for them, they just gain in more and more confidence. And that's what's happened with Chloe. I'm a firm believer that the holistic approach to someone's life can be life-changing for anyone, especially in my case, for children, with neurological injuries. And Mollii is most definitely a part of Chloe's journey to being the free spirit that she is.